And we're on. That's right. We're back for another night. I don't know why we can't just sit still. Let's talk lately, everybody. News delivered with no filter. I'm joined tonight by the usual suspects. Nate from the Artist Exchange every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Then we have where is he? He's over here on this side. Oh, that's that.
That's that.
No, that's still the same side. That's Aldo right there to the right of me. Then we got Naya up there in the top corner, and then you already should know where Lindsay is. On the phone.
Oh my god!
I'm hearing an echo. Who's got it playing? Is there an echo?
Not from over here.
All right. Something's going on in my head. I'm going crazy. It's just perfectly possible. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good.
I'm blessed.
So, are y'all ready for tonight? I mean, after last night, are you ready to continue this party? I'm brighter. I got some lights on tonight.
Most definitely.
Yes, let's do it.
Is Nate muted?
No, he's muted himself. I guess he's over there doing work and stuff too while he's playing with us. Yeah.
First of all,
he's doing work. What did I say that was wrong?
it's either this or OnlyFans page. Which one you want?
I wouldn't be watching either.
You already got a membership. I heard.
I've never heard of it. I'm just learning about OnlyFans.
I know all about it.
Do tell.
I did some work for somebody in the industry with that.
Oh, you in the background? That's what you're gonna go with?
Yeah, I was doing some work for them on that page.
Oh, in the background, not in front of the cam.
Oh, absolutely. I got offered $5,000 a month to do it, but I turned it down.
It was before this though? This stuff?
Yeah, before COVID hit.
Mm-hmm. Where is my cucumber mint stuff? Here we go. So I'm going to bring y'all down. I'm going to start with this first in the beginning of the show. An Indiana cop beat his wife so savagely, her eye was coming out of the socket. Jason D. Norman, 41, was charged Friday with counts including felony domestic battery, criminal confinement, after allegedly abusing his wife on several occasions. Norman's wife, who lost her right eye in February, didn't recall details from the day of the injury, but told investigators of the bruises on her legs and her broken nose she sustained during the previous beating.
Wow.
A probable cause affidavit does not indicate what happened on February the 25th when Norman, a 14-year department vet, called cops from his Sheridan home to report that his wife had fallen from a bathtub.
Oh no.
Wow.
Norman, who was not charged with causing the injury to his wife's eye, told dispatchers her eye was coming out of the socket. Ooh. She later had surgery at a hospital. Who's TV? Nate, mute.
I don't have anything on. That's not me.
Nate, you do know I can see the volume thing going up and down, right?
I have nothing on. My TV is not on, sir.
Wasn't you just on that laptop?
My laptop is on, but it's nothing on my laptop. See? Nothing. There's nothing playing.
No Pornhub.
Only watch that in the morning.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Between the hours of 9 and 12 p.m.
Thank you.
Oh my! Ain't that when you in class?
First of all, mind your business.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. However, back to this lady. Listen to this. This is important. However, she did recall 2 years of prior beatings by her husband, including one assault last summer when Norman allegedly kicked in the bathroom door, hitting her face and breaking her nose.
oh gosh. Wow.
That's actually how that article ended.
That's
Wow.
And he was from India,
No, Indianapolis.
Indianapolis. Okay. Yeah, that domestic violence stuff it's not no joke.
No.
I'm glad she survived because a lot of people don't.
Mm.
no, they don't.
I know somebody who was murdered on New Year's by the father of her child.
Oh my
And
god.
he killed him and he killed himself. So she was
Oh my
leaving
God.
him. She was gorgeous. Gorgeous woman. They beat her to death.
Okay. But it's also hard for females to walk or anybody to walk away and get out of a situation like that.
Oh,
Even when
yeah.
they see the first signs.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. You have to exit gracefully and quietly.
Absolutely.
If you can.
Right.
Definitely.
If you can.
Definitely. It's
Because
best to
some
try
people-
to find help.
Yeah, some people are so obsessive that they will kill you
Yeah.
even
Mhm.
after.
Yep.
That's when you
Yeah.
reach out and get help.
Get a
It's-
gun.
Yeah. Try to find
Yeah.
some people you trust and you can rely on.
Yeah, I really feel bad for the lady in question because to have your eye knocked out of its socket. I mean, out of your head is like that's some stuff. I mean,
That's
he had
powerful force.
That's a blow. Right.
Yes.
there has to be there's going to be a lot of damage and a lot of trauma to her over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
That recovery period.
right. And he should go to jail for the rest of his life
Mm-hmm.
He should.
I agree.
He should.
because
Because I'm sure this is not the first time he's did that to her. But I'm sure it's probably the first time it got this extreme.
Well, depending, because the last time he beat her, he broke her nose. He kicked in the
Okay.
nose. So, you don't know how severe those beatings were. I
No.
mean,
Right. You don't.
rib damage, scars, and when you wear clothes, you're wearing clothes because you don't want to show the scars. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's you don't know how severe it was, and unless witnessing it,
Right. Right. You're right.
A lot of
didn't know
organizations that deal with domestic violence was putting out a lot of messages to warn people, like family members, to make sure they check on people who have gone through that in the past, because they knew this would heighten any issues that were already there. You around that person 24/7, but that's crazy.
Yeah, but a lot of people are really afraid to speak out on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
But people just don't say nothing a lot of times. But when a friend or somebody like that getting hit, like I'm not gonna blame us being on the outside, but sometimes we know, and we just wait until they are ready versus trying to encourage them or say something. Or
Mm-hmm.
I would hate. I've gone through that with family members, and some of them, none of them lost their lives, but it's hard to just sit there for me and watch it happen because I've seen it in the past and nobody did anything.
But
Mhm.
it's like even still, if they have people nowadays that will watch domestic violence or watch someone get like a female get beat up by her boyfriend and will not help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will not do nothing. So then it makes the victims that are, that need the help or and then reach it out. It makes them not want to because of situations like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when you see
And
something, do you say
I
something?
would
Do you
rather
help?
them hate me though. I would rather be that enemy. I would rather them hate me than to get a
Mhm.
phone call that they lost their life, or like this story right here where it went too far. But I would rather them hate us because we end up being the enemy when they stay in situations like that. But
oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
would rather be hated.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Danielle. Thanks for
Huh?
watching.
It's sort of kind of like a damned if you do, damned because it's gonna if you say something about it, and the victim might say, "Well, why did you say anything? It's gonna make it even worse on me." And then if you don't say nothing and it continues to happen, then people people that know you, that know that you had some insight on this, are gonna say, "Well, why you say anything? How come you didn't tell anybody?" So it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Okay. I think we exhausted that. Phew. Oh, yeah, but I agree with you guys, and I hope she got away from it.
Often they don't. They normally stay, and it takes something drastic like the public
Yeah.
knows for them to walk away.
But hopefully this
Yeah.
was forced upon her. Like, he's in prison, so
Yeah, if I don't
Yeah.
have my eye, there's no way in hell I'm going back to you.
That's true.
Even if I got my eye, ain't no way I'm going back.
Y'all keep
Right.
this eye.
So there's a black delivery driver.
Oh
and this
yeah.
happened in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He
I
was
saw
delivering packages to, I guess, a gated community that was not full of us in Oklahoma. And the homeowners association president blocked his vehicle and was holding him basically hostage until he produced who he was and where he was coming from and why he was in their community. So part of the question is, was it racial?
Yeah, I feel like it
I think
was.
so.
Did they have a right to
Absolutely.
detain? And did they have a right to detain?
My question is, wasn't the logo on the side of the truck?
Right.
He wasn't wearing the logo shirt or something?
Yeah, because they dress in uniform.
Right. And usually the trucks have something on the side that says UPS or FedEx or
Amazon
ESL,
doesn't. Amazon doesn't.
Amazon, whatever.
Amazon has the Amazon Prime Blue
On
truck.
some of them,
Yes.
not
I
on
see.
people that personally drive.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, not
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah. But
That's true.
But because they don't live in those communities by themselves, I think there should be a level of like wait and see. Let me see what's happening before you jump to like vigilante status or to call the police. Like it feels crazy to me that people feel like because they live in a community, they have the right to police anybody that they don't recognize.
That's just like the hood, but it's just that you're dealing with the streets.
Right.
I just feel like they could have went about it a different way.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, to actually detain the man, and here comes another person, and they're asking him questions. It's one person could have been, what location you're looking for, or whatever, and he could have told them, and they could have just let him go on about his business if he was official.
Absolutely right.
Now, if you president of homeowners association, and you have some curiosity. Well, can I see your identification?
Act.
Right.
Don't just sit there and just detain him all because he's black and he's in the wrong neighborhood. He's delivering a package, but I feel like I don't have to explain nothing to you. I'm doing my job and I gotta go. But at the end of the day, like, if you're gonna detain me, let's get the cops involved. Let's call the cops. Because at the end of the day, I'm just doing my job. I have nothing to hide. But it's like it's wrong.
Exactly.
People are being detained for the color of their skin, or for being in the wrong neighborhood, or for whatever the case may be. It's wrong. Things can be better.
Yeah, that's true.
So, the homeowner association president said he called the police, but an hour went by and they never showed up.
Because it wasn't that serious. Like, it really wasn't that serious.
So, the delivery guy then called the police just to let them know what was going on, and he wanted to make sure it was on record. Then he's done the gambit now on television, telling people what happened. He said he had 2 deaths in the family, so he really wasn't in the mood for any of that.
As he should be.
Right.
As he should be.
It's getting worse.
Think so?
I think it's just coming to light in some
Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's coming to light because now without we didn't know what kind of issues were going on in those areas. Now we do. So I mean, it's
My
blatantly
internet's
out
like
there.
that. I'm sorry, you guys. And it came back.
All right. Are we still on the air?
Yeah, we're still on. Go ahead. Can you hear
I
me?
feel like it's getting worse.
I can hear you.
Elder, go ahead. Was you finished?
I'm finished.
Oh. Next. Go ahead.
I can't.
Naya, I'll choose people now. What was you saying?
No, I just said I feel like it is getting worse.
Okay. Let's just move on then. So, as we all know, that the Maryland governor is going to be lifting some of the stay-at-home order tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore has since said that we're going to stay home, and I would like to know how you guys feel about it. Well, Naya has a different experience because she hasn't been staying home because she works. She has to go out. She's an essential worker.
I am.
So we can get some perspective from you.
Even though it's opening back up, I'm not in a rush to get out there. It's sick because at the end of the day, the numbers are not dropping, and I feel like everybody's such in a rush to open up the state. Who gives you the permission to say, "Oh, this corona is over"? It's not. For me, even though I'm an essential worker, I still value my life. So I'm still going to come home. I'm going to do my necessary stops on the days that I need to do it. And I'm still going to be in the house until maybe some month down the line and the numbers drop. Then I may start back doing extracurricular. But until then, no.
I think it's crazy personally. I think it's a little crazy. I think it's I think we're being used as guinea pigs. I think our community is so quick to want to go out and have fun and live this particular lifestyle. And this disease is not playing with anybody. It doesn't care whether you want to have fun. It doesn't care about your inner child. It doesn't care if you want to. It will kill you. So I would advise everybody in our community, don't drink the purple Kool-Aid and stay home. Stay home. It's your home. Stay home if you
Right.
can. If
Right.
you don't, I don't have to go anywhere. So I'm in the house.
Right.
I'm in the house. So I mean, I enjoy being in my house. I think it's an issue when you won't stay home. There's something in your house
If you
with,
don't have to go, don't go.
right?
Right.
Money, you ain't even have to move that. We never saw it now.
So what?
What you just slid out the screen.
Oh, my picture? No, that's not what I was doing. I was trying to see how it looked with my background blank. I'm sorry.
Oh my
I didn't know
god.
I was being distracting.
I seen it, yes.
It was
Mm,
in
look
there
at it.
yesterday.
It could have been
wasn't there.
Boots or Neemers, the mama. So
No, I pushed the screen out the way. I mean the picture because I wanted to see what it looked like with just a blank wall,
Okay.
and I like it better. See,
So how do you
but they're
feel?
both right here. The cats. If you're looking for them, they're both right
Oh
here.
gosh.
One right here, and it's one right here.
No.
See, Nemers is up
Rating
there.
the other.
Yeah,
oh,
Nemers.
Neemers is behind you. I was just asking about your cats. Neemers is sitting behind. I don't know what it is. It's a little
I thought that was
attention
a
whore.
furry.
It like being on air.
And Boots is right here.
For the engineers that
Right.
watch
Last
the
night.
job when the quarantine is
You should have
lifted.
seen him last night. He was like,
No, Nemers is asleep.
how do you feel about it?
About to stay. Oh, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not coming, and I'm not going nowhere.
You're not gonna come give me a blowout.
Keep talking about. I have a
Tell her
Cut it
help.
off.
I need.
yes, a video blowout because you keep talking about this blowout and Money keep
You
saying
might as well cut that hair off.
Nah, I'm not cutting my damn
I
hair.
told her I'll come braided for her.
Yeah, cornrow is something. Do something to it. Good God.
Yeah, not me. We can try that. You got the cure?
I ain't got it.
They got it.
I feel
For-
like they do.
For the coronavirus?
They got it.
I feel like they do got the cure. They just gonna see how this. I feel like they gonna wait to see how it goes and how many people get sick and everything, and then once enough people die off, then they're gonna start passing out the cure. Oh, it's a cure now.
I don't know with Comcast today.
They're not taking it seriously enough.
Right.
Wait till one of the Trump kids get it. Then we gonna be like, oh, there's a miraculous cure for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Comcast today, but I have to.
You got the coronavirus.
It's got real.
Comcast.
Along with the 5G.
Okay, we back.
When are they starting the 5G anyway? Has it started already?
She has been out. Been out
Yeah, it's been out for
months.
Oh God.
when they start
Remember when the Samsung S20 came out? The S20 is a 5G phone.
Yeah.
I think that phone's like $1,000.
I ain't got it. I didn't get on my stimulus. I ain't got it.
You still looking for your money?
I'm still, and I don't call and all types
Oh,
of
me
stuff.
too.
So,
Oh, for
I
your
told
the
you,
stimulus? They still ain't call you
nobody is there.
I mean, they directing
ended
you to the internet.
They said now you gotta wait. You're gonna be waiting a long time if you did
Oh, it's okay.
receive one.
It's fine. My rent is paid for this month, so we good.
Yeah,
So a
it's
bunch of
something.
restaurants are now closing in Maryland.
Oh yeah. I did.
Wow, bankruptcy? Is it from bankruptcy?
Said Riley's Oysters closing. No, they're not going to survive the shutdown.
Right. Because City Cafe already shut down, didn't they?
Yes.
And City Cafe is up. They're closing.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
shut down some of the shoppers. Is the shopper Giants? It's one of them stores, grocery stores. They shut down a couple of those.
Yeah, the City Cafe. I remember, rest in peace, DJ Reggie Reg. But we used to go down there and eat lunch a lot for business meetings. Been around for a long time.
Yeah. Over 30 years, I think.
Yep.
I used to like their coffee.
Yeah, I think
I like their salad.
I think he's blinking up. Something is really going on with this internet, and I'm gonna call them. And then some of the restaurants are starting to charge COVID-19 surcharges.
What?
Well, how much is that?
What is a COVID-19 surcharge anyway?
The same charge that the markets are charging us when everything got hyped up.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they sure did start charging.
But this one was actually on the receipt, and it said COVID-19 surcharge.
So I got.
What's the receipt? Receipt from where? So I don't know where. So I don't shop there.
Right.
Is
A
it
lot
right?
of people are doing that, especially the apps that are.
This restaurant in particular is not here.
Okay, good.
All of them are doing it.
It's at the Kiko Japanese Steakhouse and Sushi Lounge in West Plains, Missouri.
Oh no.
They're now going to start charging a
I guess I better
COVID-19
I'm gonna
surcharge.
utilize my YouTube.
Yeah, they'll be
and start learning how to
bankrupt
cook.
within a year. Yep.
Well, they can keep that in Missouri because that ain't gonna fly here in Baltimore.
No.
Yeah.
No.
COVID-19 charge.
We don't even like to hit people in Baltimore, so
So much more violence, and people gonna start losing their mind if they start getting charged for COVID-19 fee.
But you have to look at the fees that a lot of the Grubhubs and stuff like that, they've already started applying those fees.
They
and
have.
like the restaurants have bumped. I've noticed like some of the restaurants that I normally go to, some of their prices went up slightly.
Yes.
Like you can see that Popeyes, that shit is astronomical for a family meal now. It's like $30.
Need Popeyes.
Yes, I had Cheesecake Factory last week and Red Lobster, and their prices have gone up. They've gone up. Everything's
That's
gone
right,
up.
because you live in Columbia, so you got access. You got access to that some kind of restaurant. That's not fair.
You said what?
I would love to actually have some Red Lobster right now.
Oh yeah, it was good too. It was expensive. I didn't pay for it, but it was good.
As bad as I want a Smoky Mountain chicken wrap from Never on Sundays, I just have to do without it.
You been going where, Naya?
Hook and Reel.
They got them. You can get that on Grubhub.
I just go in because the prices are cheaper when you go in.
Yeah.
You can order from Never on Sunday from Grubhub.
Yeah, but the prices are expensive. Lady told me the prices are higher online.
I would rather order it and get it.
I just go, I order in the inside and go pick it up there. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
I want them to bring it to my house and just leave it at my door. That's what I tell them to do. Just leave it, just knock and leave it at my door. I don't want no contact.
You rather go get it than for them to bring it to you?
Me?
Yeah, Naya.
Yeah, for one, because it's cheaper, and for two, because my sister's pregnant, so she wants to get out just at least once a weekend, once a week.
You feel kind of used to going outside because you go outside often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take that risk.
Yeah,
I mainly do it. I mainly do it because, like I said, my sister's pregnant, so she only go out once a week. So it's usually on Saturday, and she'll be like, "Hey sis, can you take me out?" So that'll be her treat for me and her, So I'll just take her and we go in, but they allow 2 people in at a time anyway, so you won't be so close. So you go in, order your food, and shoot back outside, and then they'll call your cell phone, or you can sit in there and wait, but they have enough space that you're 6 feet apart. You're not really around nobody. So Is what
You have to
then
wear a
we do the-
mask.
Right.
Yeah, we do the mask, we do the gloves, we do the Lysol spray, we got a hand sanitizer. So we do all the, precautionary measures that it takes to go out. Because, again, she's pregnant. So I feel like I don't, want to put her at risk. So we are safe. But we go there and we come straight back in.
Good.
So we don't do no extra stop. We ain't got time for that.
Oh, she went with you to the store?
Yeah,
she
she
went
goes
with you to the restaurant?
She is a seafood fiend. So
Mm.
she's not gonna let me go by myself because she wants to make sure her bushels are right.
Oh, okay.
She wants to make sure that everything is in the
Pregnant.
bag and right. She's pregnant. So yeah.
Wow. I guess I'm like the people under the
So-
stairs because I'm not coming out.
I'm trying to
What would
be,
you do
but
if
I
you
can't.
right? If your receipt had that, in the moment you find out there's a surcharge for COVID-19 on your bill, what would you do?
Well,
Well,
okay.
there's a
It
number.
doesn't sound like you're
I'ma
gonna
be
tell you
honest.
until you got your receipt after you already flopped down
Okay,
all the food,
I'm gonna be
and then
honest.
you find out they're gonna
Oh,
give you a COVID-19 charge.
You got me looking through my receipts now to make
Listen,
sure
listen.
that
I checked
I'm
my
making
receipt.
sure I ain't been
I
charged.
checked my receipt, and I'm one of those ones who, as I have a menu next to me, so as I'm ordering, I'm tapping it in my 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 computer calculator, and then when she gives me the total, I ask her, okay, so what's this extra $5 that's on my receipt? And she said, oh, but that's this, that, and the third. Now, if she's telling me it's a COVID-19, ma'am, I don't want it. I'm good. I ain't doing all that. I go right to Wendy's.
Now,
There's a number, and I'll send it to y'all. But there's a number that you're supposed to call, and it's connected to like the Better Business Bureau, and you're supposed to call them when any business is hiking up prices, because that doesn't seem, it may be legal there, but I don't think that that's a legal practice for them to add on a fee outside of like a surcharge.
I don't think so.
Gratuity. If it's
Right,
not
no.
gratuity, then they're not allowed to do that. And there's actually a number that they've been putting out that you're supposed to call if you go into a market or a store and you see them price gouging. And that probably is considered a price gouge.
Oh, I need that
Yeah.
number.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I'll get it because I posted it.
I'm not paying it if they don't have it advertised. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And
Let me know up front.
You got to give me a legitimate reason why you're charging this.
I need to know up front. I don't want you to wait till I get all this ordered, get my money ready, and then you say, "Oh well, this extra $4 that's on your tab is for a COVID-19 charge." First of all, I don't have COVID, so I'm not paying for something I don't have. No, thank you. Take that off.
Right. I want to know exactly what it's for. Now, if it's for the workers that's coming in to prepare my food and everything, because of course we're going through an epidemic, maybe, I understand that a little bit, but just unnecessary charges, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm
What
gonna
would you do,
send it to
Monty?
you, Monty, and you can look it up when you post it.
Okay.
Yeah, Monty. What would you do?
He wouldn't go.
I don't know. It's doesn't say. It depends on if I was in a restaurant, I definitely would dispute it. Like, what's this? Who's that for? I don't know them people. But if they already, if I seen it, like if I was ordering something from Grubhub and it was already in the app, it probably would have an explanation for what it was for. So I could decide to go with it or not. Depends on how hungry I am at that point.
Right.
Without, in this business, I know when stuff is typically getting passed, and I would have to see what was in the bill that passed it. Because what is it for? I would want to know what it's for. In this particular article, it looked like this one restaurant is the one that's doing. So
basically, they're doing this extra COVID-19 charge to try to get back some of the money that they've lost during the shutdown.
Exactly.
Well, that's not my problem. That's not my fault. So you're not gonna charge me.
That so far, customers and plenty of people on social media have had very mixed reactions.
Yeah, I'm not paying no COVID-19 charge.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
Mm-mm. No, thank you. Especially when it comes to food handling. No,
Right.
thank you.
It does say some folks that they'd be more than happy to pay a surcharge to help support their favorite local businesses, which have been suffering due to health crisis.
Okay, well they can pay my part. I
Put your
need their
cash
number.
app. Put your cash app handle up there.
You know what I'm saying? I need that number. So when I call them and if I ever see something like that, excuse me, you said you'd be more than happy. Here's my number. Here's the number. Pay this part. Yep. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I will not. I just won't eat that. I just go home and cook like I should have been doing in the first place.
Right.
Right.
Which is the safest anyway.
I go get me a Lunchable.
And you know what? Doing this might be in defense to the fact that they can't raise their prices at this time.
But again,
So
that's
they
not
added
my
a
problem.
surcharge.
Oh, thank you, Nate.
So that was
But
saying.
again, it's not my problem though. It's not my problem. So I'm not doing that.
Implemented on May 6th following a noticeable price increase on meat, seafood, and vegetables from all the local suppliers.
You can almost go into the markets now and just see, like, it's very obvious, especially with any fresh produce. The fruit has just gone crazy.
Oh yeah.
Right. I don't think it's me because shoppers' prices were already high. There is a stark difference between Shoppers and Walmart.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah,
lot going on. It's a lot going on. I can't even eat noodles now. I can't.
So I took that from
Huh?
You can't eat that brand of
took
noodles.
that from you yesterday with the
Top
ramen.
ramen, but you can't eat that brand of noodles.
You can't eat the Manchurian.
Yes. Like, gosh.
You can't eat the Manchurian noodles. You can only eat top ramen, which is
Is
the
a
original.
salad safe? Is a salad safe?
If you wash your lettuce, yes.
As long as it's safe if you don't put all that meat and milk.
Well, then it ain't safe then, because that's all I'm gonna put in it.
If you keep the meat and that milk out of there.
So I gotta be a cow. I gotta just eat hay and
You
lettuce.
got to eat like a cow. They watching this video.
Lord.
It don't
Oh my
work.
God. Oh my
I
God.
can't do it. By the time this whole epidemic is over, we all gonna be walking
Farmers.
giraffes and zombies and all types of stuff.
Beautiful. We're gonna be like we came from Africa.
I cannot do it. Can't do it. Hair gonna be falling out. I'm gonna be looking like an old biddy.
So I want to get your opinion on this because this is real interesting to me. I found this funny. I actually even laughed at the story, and I know they were probably like, "Why are you laughing? That's not funny. He's gonna fail. His business is gonna go under." And I wasn't laughing at the fact that the business is gonna go under. My laugh came from. Sorry, let me start from here. So a Baltimore restaurant owner said Tuesday that she can't get her employees to return to work. So right then and there, you probably thought I was talking about that they're not going to return to work because of COVID. Right.
Why she can't get them to come back?
She must have been a horrible boss.
No, they can't get them to come back because they told her the unemployment benefits are paying them more.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a horrible
that
boss.
sound like me, yo. When I heard they was paying $600 up front, I was like, furlough me, because I can't do it. I can't function. Come on.
It's the Charles Village Pub, and they said they're not coming back because they get paid more to stay home and collect unemployment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charles Village. Okay, I know where that's at.
The funny part is that, it's not a secret anymore. Unemployment can now look up that business and see who was employed and now who is taking unemployment and retaliate.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That. Well, it happens when they go to audit you and they'll see if that's one of the things that they ask the employer, was they did you offer them work or alternative? And for on unemployment, you're not supposed to turn down any
Any
type
work,
of
right?
Right.
you can still continue to get unemployment, but it just gets reduced when you're working. So they supplement it and they'll give you less and it'll equal up to what you were getting already. But people don't realize you get audited. And then if you get audited and they realize you turn down work or
You gotta pay all that back.
Right, but the side effect of this too is that she feels bad that she had to actually do this news report and say that they didn't want to come back because of this. Because she says they don't want to come back. And I don't really want a restaurant full of unhappy employees.
Oh,
She feels
sis.
bad that
Well, she better offer them raises then.
because there's
Offer
nobody
raises.
to work at in her pub. But
Well,
she feels
it's
bad that
millions
she
of
had to
people
say
that's
that
looking
because
for a
they're not
job.
coming back.
well, if she paid them more, it
Yeah, they
would
come back.
like
Yeah.
But it's so many people looking for a job. I'm sure she could get a couple of people that can fill in.
she doesn't want to train people. That's the problem. But
Well, sis, you just don't have a
restaurant
company
owners
then.
get over. They get over a lot. They claim they
Mhm.
make
Here's
a
what she
lot,
said.
but they get over.
Here's what she said. They don't want to because it is less money. And I'm not even angry or upset with them. I understand. Why would you come back? Why would you want to come back and eventually work and make half the money, half as much money or 2/3 as much money, and you are working
Mm.
as you can if you stay home?
She dry snitching at the same time.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. She drives it. But she tried to, I guess, I don't know, it's more she did it more to promote the pub that we're open.
And that's why they're not coming back. If she would go on a broadcast and say that out loud, that's why they're not coming back.
And now we're talking about it, so we're blowing up our spot even more.
Employees will be loyal if you're loyal to them. People will getting paid a little bit less if they know that there's loyalty there. But people don't give a hell. Like you basically told unemployment, hey, look my company up and look these names up. Like look these names up for me real quick. Because they're gonna force them to go back. And if they don't go back, if they say no, they don't want it, they go cut off their unemployment. And not
that's what I'm saying, right? Like you said, she dry snitched, and they're gonna retaliate basically by taking their unemployment from them.
My question is, what was their reason? You know how on the unemployment it says, "What is your reason for filing?" or something like. What would they put?
I mean, some like I put on there, but all you have to put is due to COVID-19 because positions
temporary layoff, COVID-19.
They're considered contractual employees. So it was a separate system put up just for contractual employees. So you didn't even have to do all that. Like one of the companies I work for, they found us work just so most of us were starting to like go in there and collect unemployment. And they knew we were doing it. So
Wow.
This is
so
great.
they found work for you to do?
Yeah.
They found work for you to do?
Well, no, to some of the
I
kept going, but a lot of the people who were already part-time, they went and tried to get unemployment. But for me, one of my jobs, they totally closed down. So I was like, well, I'm gonna see if they'll give me unemployment for that job.
Yeah.
Some of the employees that were already part-time, like a lot of the servers, it opened up for them to be able to get unemployment when most of them wouldn't qualify because they didn't work a certain amount of hours. So most of their hours got dropped. But if you work in the restaurant field, it was kind of hard for you to claim it because most of the restaurants stayed open. But these restaurant owners, they're not paying their employees already. And a lot of them were dependent on tips. That's why a lot of them got laid off because they couldn't afford to, they didn't want to pay them. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to hear anybody with a restaurant complain after this because they've been open more than anybody.
Right.
So they better not claim
but
anything.
But at the same time, looking at the restaurant business, they're open, but they can't serve anybody inside. So that
Mhm.
means a lot of the servers that they have are going to be out of work. And a lot of them are going to unemployment and they're getting $600 a week compared to what they have to compile after their tips. Oh, it's
Mhm.
a big difference. It's a
Mhm.
big.
Yeah, that's
So,
not bad at all. 600 a week ain't bad at all.
Mhm.
right.
It's really not.
So I can understand a lot of them, taking that offer. Like, yeah, I'm not coming back because I make more money than I do on unemployment right now than I would working there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you make tips, I think as servers, you make tips. At one time, I can remember it was less than $6. I think it was like maybe $4.
Yeah, but some of them was like $3, and then it
Yeah.
went up.
I think it was starting to 11 and then it would go up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, and that, and then they have to turn in their tips every week. So that get calculated into their check. So they're not really making a whole lot of money a week.
Who turned it into?
With some restaurants, you do, some you don't.
Dude,
Nate.
you have to turn it. You have to.
I mean, I was a server all throughout college. I never did that fooling tip. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I was
a
be able to
server
turn my tip
too.
over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm one of those ones.
Well,
I tuck
in some locations, yes, when you clock out and you put in your time for that day and you're a server, they put in how much your maximum tips were.
I used to tip my bus boy. I used to tip the bus boy. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
My tips are going right in the boob, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Come get him.
Exactly. I dare you touch my boobs.
Mm.
So, do y'all know who that what's his name? Arkansas Mo is?
The one was dating Carly Red.
Yeah, her husband actually.
The one who cheated on her.
Mm-hmm.
Had a prostitute in their bed.
That bad girl. Yes.
Wow.
And she took her friends to the morgue. She took her friends to the morgue and said she divorced him.
Oh, yeah, so she were home. Yeah.
So dramatic.
So
she seems so desperate. She's the oldest thing on that show.
The oldest thing.
She just seems so thirsty to me.
It is.
His real name is Maurice Fain, and he was arrested Monday on the charge of bank fraud. The Department of Justice said in a new release. The reality star in Atlanta used an emergency loan from the federal government to lease a Rolls Royce, make child support payments, and purchase an $85,000 worth of jewelry.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you should have got him.
Like they not going, like oh my God, the feds aren't going to track the money. I don't understand that.
Right.
What loan did he get? What's the name of the loan, Monty?
Fain, who's 37, is the sole owner of transportation business Flame Trucking, and in April he applied for a loan from the federal government, was offering they were offering to small businesses decimated by the coronavirus pandemic. Officials said in his application, Fain stated his business employed 107 employees with an average monthly payroll of $1.4 million.
Okay, so he was making $1 million a month.
Fain requested a Paycheck Protection Program loan of over $3 million and received little over $2 million. He used more than $1.5 million of the loan to purchase jewelry, including a Rolex, a presidential watch, and a 5.73 carat diamond ring.
This is why they can't give us reparations now. This is why people like him.
He also leased a 2019 Rolls Royce. He also leased a 2019 Rolls Royce Wraith and paid more than $40,000 in child support. Well, maybe that part was a part of his payroll.
I mean, the child support, okay, take care of your kids, but how backed up in child support were you that you had to come up with 40 G's?
He backed up no more. He's caught up now.
I'm
But
just
you
gonna
don't
say this.
understand.
I'm just
When he
gonna
went to
say this,
prison.
and you can bleep me out, but that's
Not
some
in prison.
nigga shit. That's some nigga shit.
It is.
I'm
It is.
That's some
So-
nigga shit.
That's why they
How-
can't
how
give us
much
no
are you
reparation.
But do you get
And buy and get a Rolls Royce and Rolexes and all the rest of that stuff.
He could
That's
have
a
bought
nigga-
property. He could invest in the property,
Exactly.
invest in some stock,
something
and would have been
paid his
straight.
employees.
It was
something.
supposed to go to the business. He could improve the business. I mean, he could have bought another car, a couple more cars if he had transportation service, but Rolls Royce and jewelry, that's some nigga shit.
Yo,
I need to see
and-
more though, because I'm thinking about it. Right. I don't know what he do for a living, but
this is not the trucking.
He's a
I mean, besides the trucking, right?
That was a
for
front.
instance, he had the $2 million in the account for the trucking.
That trucking was the front.
Right? I agree with you, but say for instance he did, and he used his own $1.5 million in cash or whatever the case he had and bought all this stuff.
You don't think that money came from Cardi? You don't think if he did bank fraud, you don't think that he probably took that money from her account?
No, what I'm saying is I need to see more.
I ain't got no money.
I mean, this is what they're presenting, but the case isn't closed, so I need to see more evidence.
Yeah.
Is he in jail?
He got arrested,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so he's been
They gonna-
charged. He hasn't been convicted, so that's what we always got to remember. That he
They
hasn't
better freeze his accounts because
We
he'll
don't know.
bail himself
We don't
out.
Exactly, but they would also freeze the business account, which would then he couldn't pay his employees even if he wanted to, unless that's a special circumstance.
It's a lot of mad.
Well,
angry
that's why he
employees out
need-
there.
He's
So it
fools.
says when he met with investigators last week, Fain denied spending the loan on anything besides payroll and business expenses. But on Monday, the federal agents searched Fain's home and seized the jewelry and around $80,000 in cash, including $9,400 Fain had in his pocket. See again.
They check his books.
That's right. They didn't check his books. They raided his home. That's his stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you out purchasing cars and jewelry and shit like that, okay, yeah, I'm gonna check
He
your stuff. because apparently none
said,
of
but
this
that's
is
the
your
problem.
business.
It sounds a little bit like they're using his celebrity because he was just doing this little show real quick and thought he was broke. Just because my business needs that loan don't mean I need that loan personally.
True, but
True.
if you're buying
My
personal
money
stuff
does
from
not
checking-
necessarily belong. My money does not necessarily belong to the business. I'm an employee of the business just like anybody
Right.
else.
Right.
Now, if I
Yeah.
cut myself a check for $1.5 million, now let's talk.
Right.
But if I got cash at home, regardless of how much it is, my business needs a loan. My business
Right.
is being affected by
You
Corona.
don't think they
I
check the
am not.
business? You don't
You
think
know what
they
I'm
check the
saying?
business?
Say it again.
You don't think they check the business?
I don't. That's not what this says. This says they raided his home.
Oh, well.
My business can suffer from Corona, but I'm not.
Right.
He paid, but he didn't have no business. Why they
I'm
didn't check
talking
it?
right now. My business is suffering from Corona. That's why we're on this platform. But I'm not. I'm good. I'm going to go upstairs and eat later on.
I'm coming over.
Lizzie, you keep trying to come over to get this blowout. He is not.
I also didn't
I
get
want the money. The hell with the
wait.
blowout. I want
Wait
the
a minute.
money.
Let me add this in there because I don't want them coming knocking on my door. I did not get a loan. Thank you very much. I got the coin. I'm subsidizing my business.
He said he's subsidizing the business.
Did not get a loan. My rent get paid every month out of my own coin.
Amen.
Yeah.
You come knocking on my door talking about where's the cash. I ain't getting no loan.
To the cash app.
Ask the rental office. That's what it's at. Shoot. That's crazy.
So even
man.
Matthew McConaughey tried to chime in on this. He said coronavirus has hijacked by bipartisan politics, and he calls for unity. Fain appeared on several episodes.
Where he come
Hip-hop.
from? He just jumped out the woodwork.
Who?
Matthew McConaughey, where he come from?
Right. I
Girl,
guess
he is fine.
Yeah,
He's been from
I
way
mean, I
back.
know who he is. I'm just like, where he come from?
like why is he involved?
Right.
He probably been affected too. A lot of shooting and filming has
Right.
been
You can't do
affected
his
from the
Buick
violence.
commercial.
Right.
can't do that.
But
Yeah.
Can't do
this
the whole
ain't got
Buick
nothing to do with
commercial.
him. This ain't got nothing to do with him. Where he come from?
But he should be
Who
safe.
sent
All
him?
his Buick commercial seems to be surrounded. He's always seemed to be parked in front of a lake with no one around for miles.
All right, all right.
Who sent him? And where he come from?
Like, why are you driving out there by yourself?
Part of the Buick commercial.
You trying to get killed?
Yes.
He's sitting
And you ain't got no
outside.
protection.
Hey, he good. He got his Buick, he got his bongos, and he got his weed. He all right.
Like, where are your kids? Why is you not home with your
I don't
wife?
even know if he got the weed.
Because he's too busy riding in the Buick with his bongos and his weed.
But he gonna park by the lake and look
How
dumb.
often one of them commercials? He tried to get them involved. They was like, "Where am I going? I'm not doing this shit no more."
Because he always in the mountains somewhere. And then he be
Right? Like, why are you up there by yourself and you
Right,
fully dressed in a
right.
full 3-piece suit? Like, where are you going?
Yes. Where?
He's
Sir,
getting away
sir.
from the wife and kids. That's what's good. That's what's
Ain't no
happening.
he by himself. His wife and kids probably look at him like, Dad, we're not doing that. In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere, you get out, start skipping rocks against the lake. Who does that shit in real life?
You get out
You're
so
smoking
cool.
weed
No worry in
and
the world.
beating on bongos. You do that type of stuff.
What do you do when it get dark, sir?
So
Where
you get high. So you try to tell me you get high and you go get dressed up to you in all of your clothes, just nines, straight across the board, and then you go hop in your Buick
and then
and
drive
head towards the
through
mountains.
in
And
between
head towards the
trees.
mountains.
In between the
I tell
trees,
you
and
what,
you park by the
tomorrow, book, I'm gonna post a picture of me in a suit with my guitar after I stole somebody's.
lake. By the lake, you have to be in the mountains by the lake.
I'm gonna be I don't know about
By yourself. With a
that's-
selfie stick. Okay.
and not real.
That's up and
cannot.
gunpowder.
It's like every time, and then a woman just magically appear at the end of the thing. Where you come from, lady?
Like, where'd she come from? Like, why y'all just keep coming out the woods?
Right, where you come from, lady?
He's
you-
mad,
ma'am.
McConaughey.
And then it is Jador. It's what?
Right.
What is that?
What happened to your lighting? You turned your lights off? You in the dark?
Who me?
Yeah.
My natural light. My sun went down. So I'm about to get one of my kids. Get one of my
You
kids.
said
to
my
turn the light
natural
on.
light.
My natural light went down. I'm about to mute because
So
Monty will put me on blast. I'm about to mute myself.
right. She throw our furniture down. Look at you screaming and everything. Look. Let's just watch it. I knew this was only going to be an hour because I'm out of stories, you guys, and I didn't want to bring you down 3 times, but I'll tell you anyway. So, there are now 15 children affected with this, what's it called, rare inflammatory syndrome that they're saying this could be connected with the coronavirus.
Yes.
And I think that, but I don't know why that didn't prompt a standstill again. Like, why do you feel that it should have said, okay, hold up, wait a minute. Now the kids are actually getting sick because it went from 3 to 15 in 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you think that should have triggered another pause?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would have been a big one for me, especially if I had small children.
And that is, and again, this is 15. This is now 15 states that are investigating this, including New York.
Yeah, it should definitely have been a pause.
Yeah,
It's
I read
not-
the article today.
It's not for everyone. It should have been at least for the kids.
Yeah. I think when they started opening up the parks and the beaches and all those areas where there's a lot of people commune at, they just opened this up, more,
Mm-hmm.
And now it's affecting children to those degrees.
What is that?
Here's it, Nate. Okay, I got you.
So like somebody was chopping something.
It was Lindsay though. That's who it was.
That's what I thought it was.
What? Oh, I'm trying to take
It
my
was
trash
Lindsay.
out.
It wasn't me. First of all, I have an answer in my computer, so you wouldn't have heard anything.
It was Lindsay though. I had
That's
to
what I was
think
like.
Spanish.
So like she just. Oh my god.
And you know, I don't know. The good thing about it is they haven't died yet, besides the three,
Yeah.
the current ones. So I don't know. I think that would have triggered a pause for me if I was a political official. I think I would have said, "Okay, now it's time to take a step back before that gets worse." Because it went from 3 to 15 in 2 days.
Yeah.
But some people felt like Hogan was trying to fight to stop it, but they said the business owners was fighting to open it back up. But even if it opened
Right,
back up,
but
I don't feel like
they were losing that battle.
But even still, I don't feel like that they're gonna get what they think they're gonna get with.
They're not getting customers because I'm not coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, exactly.
They rushing to be open back up for what you're not gonna get what you. Some business may, I say like the barbershops, salons, stuff. Everything may be okay with them, but as far as like some of these restaurants and some of these other places, they're not going to be okay because people are.
I'm not going to the park because it's going to be too many of y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all can get that up. All the walking I've done in the past 2 weeks is just going to have to completely stop because I'm not going to be around any of y'all.
No.
Aside for that, I'm not coming to your golf course because of poo, and I'm not holding a bracket because ill. And what else is opening?
They have a list. I saw the list today. I can't remember.
Definitely not going to restaurant.
The churches are opening. The churches to a limited capacity.
So
I wish the NBA will open back
and
up.
That's what I don't know why anybody's even pressed to go to the restaurants. I've eaten at every restaurant I think there is in its existence because of Grubhub.
Right.
Everything. I don't need to go to the restaurant and eat it again. You just being fat.
I'm not in a rush to go. I can wait.
So you trying to drink? Oh, y'all been drinking since this started. So where you going? Why do you really need to go outside right now? Like where you going?
And it's safer to drink in your house.
I drink at my homegirl house.
So you gotta go to work. Okay, you gotta go to work. You get ready to get fired again because she can't pay you when there ain't no customers.
Jesus.
True.
Because I'm not coming.
I don't think they're gonna be eager to hire.
I'm sorry, and I'm a part of a group that's called Baltimore Support Baltimore.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
Oh
we'll
my
get Ray
God.
Sales.
The shade is real.
Can I say that I feel like I'm working harder in quarantine?
You know what's the problem with I've been sitting right here since 9:30 this morning because I work all day and then I'm doing shows for the rest of the night.
You gotta fend for yourself, so I see why.
I just feel crazy because I'm not a lazy person, but I feel like I should be getting paid more now than I was then. I know I was slacking off. And I just feel like I'm working harder now. But a small part of me doesn't want quarantine to end.
I just asked you a question. Me too. And I don't think it's going to end for me.
I just had to say that because I was.
If they fix it 100%.
Exactly.
Because I asked this question too, because if it wasn't for Bernard, what's his name, C. Jack Young,
mayor
being black. I mean, not just black, but black.
Mm-hmm.
This city would be open.
Well, if it wasn't for the fact of if this wasn't a election year, the city
Right,
was
right.
Right. Yep.
And then I say that, but then I also say because he's black, this city is closed.
Well,
Because it's happening more to us than anybody else.
well, no, I don't even think that
And it's a predominantly black city.
yeah, but I don't even think he's concerned with that. He's watching. He has his people watching YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, social media, and he's hearing the things that people are saying. And I think more people don't want us to go back. And then on top, if we open up, it's going to be a catastrophe because people not going to send their children to school. But how are people going to be able to work if they don't have childcare? Because
Right.
the nurseries and daycares are closed still. So
Mhm.
it's really his hands are tied in terms of opening the city back up. But if I know a lot of those industries are in his ear right now, saying we need to open back up.
Yeah, but I think he's also watching the rest of these cities and what's happening in the rest of these cities because Knoxville is had more outbreaks since they opened.
But could you imagine, though? I mean, just on the viral scale of a city like ours being completely infected.
Y'all giving him a lot of credit. That man don't.
I ain't giving him no credit. Believe me, he's out of there. In the first second that I could spit on him, he's out of there. What I'm saying is I think it was a good choice because I just think on a viral scale that a city like this one getting infected because y'all don't know how to stay away from each other.
No.
Well, I'm telling you, when I went down, what's that? I think that was Saturday when I went downtown. No, it was Monday. Like nothing had changed. Like it's
a regular day in the streets.
It looked like it was a regular day. Even the sheriffs were like when I went down there before, it was a ghost town. But even the sheriffs were going in and out of the courthouse. And I was like, hey, shit changed down here. The subway was open and like it was just
But you know what?
Unusual down there.
People are moving so fast because like I went to the gas station when I got off work and there were people walking in with no mask on, no gloves on. I'm like, because it's opening back up tomorrow, y'all think it's safe? It's not safe. So
and we're not opening back up. Like that's crazy.
Yes, it is. People are like now is no. I don't see as many masks and gloves and stuff as I was seeing yesterday.
I think people are they saying a little bit of sunshine and letting it go to their head. Like you are anybody that's watching who doesn't take this seriously, you're stupid as hell.
Thank you.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die, or you're gonna make somebody else die because you're not being responsible.
Just because it's opening back up tomorrow does not mean that the protocols that are put in place stops. They still continue, and I think it should go even harder now.
I just saw that clip on I think it was World Star, TMZ, where the Walmart wouldn't let that couple in that was from Baltimore. And I think most of the businesses need to do that. Like if they don't come in with protective wear, they shouldn't be allowed to come in because
a lot of businesses are putting. A lot of businesses are sticking up in the window now. No mask, no service.
Right.
So. You know, I mean, it's coming around.
And there was probably a lot of pride put into that sign, wasn't it? You think so?
No. It wasn't. Most of them are handwriting it. I can't stand a handwriting.
Yeah, like the liquor stores, the bars and stuff, they're handwritten.
As if it meant something is what I was getting at. Like the sign meant something.
And then they had the sign that says
no mask, no service. No mask, no service. I'm still gonna come in your store and get it in my eyes.
Only 10 people inside of the building. When I go in there, it's like 30 people in there. So it's like, what are you saying? It's like your handwritten sign ain't helping.
I saw a post earlier that was saying like, we have basically said, you know, the cancel period is over.
That's what I said. Yeah, I seen that one too.
Yeah, like that's so dumb to me. Like
it is.
Why don't you take stuff serious? And this, to me, I'm all in a conspiracy. This feels man-made to me. This feels like an experiment gone wrong or gone out of control. But at the same time, because I don't know what it is, I'm not gonna put myself in jeopardy. I'm not gonna put anybody else in jeopardy. Rules are meant to be followed, and I'm seeing a lot of the younger people not caring, and the older people just not.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't care at all.
And in the highest rate of mortality right now, ironically.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
care. Yeah. I know.
I don't agree. I don't. In moments like this, those numbers they don't mean nothing to me because I don't believe it. Because you can always skew numbers to a certain population or a certain community. I don't believe they're accurate. I just don't. So anybody can get it. It's not just black people. Everybody dying from it. So
Absolutely.
don't give me those numbers at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy. Roy passed away from it.
I mean, numbers are not. I mean, I will never understand that about people that say when people use their fingers and count out stuff that they don't believe it.
Because it's
not a statistic; it's a count.
I don't believe the numbers. One, because there are a lot of healthcare employees that are speaking out that are saying that they are doctoring up the numbers.
We already did that yesterday.
No, and there are a lot of people that are not giving out the accurate numbers because the nursing home around the corner from me is now under investigation because they had 4 patients in there that died that they did not report right away. So I'm telling you, so that means they're not in
the count. So those 4 people that died are not in the count.
They did not report. They did not tell the family that those people had died. The bodies were still in bags in that building.
Wow.
They
didn't tell the people, so they still could have been counted.
No, they did not report them. I'm telling. That's why they got it.
I don't know which one you're saying they didn't report it to. Either they didn't report it to the family or they didn't count it.
They did not report it because one of the employees snitched and said they are not reporting the body. And it was bodies in there.
Again, like I said, they weren't in the count.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I don't believe
So no one said it couldn't be. What they said is that the report says that we are at a higher level of dying. So,
right. And even the governor, his explanation for opening up the city is because we had plateaued, and then he said, "Yeah, we did decrease at some moments." But the fact that it just stand even and they're like little spikes, why would you open back up the city? I mean, the state.
I agree with Lindsay I feel like it's a setup.
Yeah, it does. Like, you're looking out for business at this point. You're not looking out for life.
Healthy or safety. No, you're not. You're not looking out for people.
Right. It's the right reaction to plateau before it to be coming down.
Right.
Not staying the same. Staying the same means we're still in the same situation. Right. So why would you open up something that's staying still? That's staying in the same situation. And when people are still dying every single day, what's changed?
Nothing. Nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed. So why would you open? What are you doing? Like you are sending us out there to die.
That's the greed and selfishness.
In his ear. Those major businesses out there that's contributing to his campaign and his friends' campaign, that's what's in his ear right now. He's not. I would rather go through this than to have my family die.
Here's the problem. So now all day today too, they have been talking about how this virus spreads and the fact that when you're talking, like I'm speaking now, that you're still having particles that are just floating in the air. As you're speaking, it's just floating in the air. And in the HD, but all these particles from, if you're infected, are coming out of your mouth and getting into the air. You couldn't pay me enough money to go to a fitness center, to a gym right now.
Right.
No,
I'm just looking at this video right now on Facebook, and they got this glass partition separating like the treadmills.
Oh yeah, the one in Japan.
Is this in Japan?
Yeah, it's in Japan.
I don't think America's smart to come up with nothing like
that.
It
is. I see Asian people.
Yeah, that's in Japan. But that, it's smart, but still, I wouldn't want to go to a gym right now.
Smart, so if your sweat is flinging, but your breath can go up and over there and into my cells.
Well, they're saying it's in body fluids. That's what they're saying. You know, it's in body fluid. So you're right. Somebody's sweat could contain the virus.
So you telling me those people Lysol and that whole equipment down every time they get off the machine? They disinfecting that machine.
This lady just walked off of here. She's just going about her business with her towel.
Right. You supposed to
Oh my God. Lord.
So I heard that they passed a bill for the COVID-19 shots and everyone has to get it.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to Jamaica. They're not getting it.
Nothing has been passed yet.
They're not putting that in me.
Who's going to pass? Who's passing anything? Because they're not even getting along right now. So you still waiting.
They're still fighting over the stimulus.
Where you're expecting $1,200 that you're probably not going to get.
Yeah. Well, I want they going to give us more stimulus money. Probably. I think so.
Yeah, I feel like once they open this,
you hope because they're gonna open up.
But I feel like it's gonna be epic
fail, so they don't have to pay anymore.
But I feel like it's gonna be epic fail, and then
it is.
Have no choice but to shut it back down and pay us again.
Exactly. That's what I believe is going to happen.
My cousin Rose said. She said the end of stay-at-home order doesn't mean that the pandemic is over. It means they currently have room in the ICU for you.
Oh,
right.
Right. I got this meme from that said if your Uber driver is going to be the funeral director if you get out in Baltimore. Yeah, that's going to be your Uber driver, the hearse.
Yeah.
Stay home. So I tell everybody, just stay in your house, stay home, because they couldn't pay me enough to go back to work if I was working somewhere. No, I'm not coming back. I work from home.
I seen this post that says, I still can't get over how Americans got tired of COVID, and just decided it was over.
Yeah, that's the one I just saw. That's,
I don't really understand it because every other day y'all wish y'all was home when y'all at work. And then when y'all home, y'all can't function.
Don't want to stay in the house.
Right.
I've never said when I was at work, I'm so glad I'm here.
Me neither.
I mean, I thank God for my job, but
because I can buy things, because you can afford to buy things and stuff like that. That's the only reason why you want to go to your job, because you can live.
I want to stay home.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? I've never got up in the morning and said, "Oh, I can't wait to get to work." I've never said that shit. I want to roll over.
I'm telling you,
I would never say that.
My little munchkin over here. I ain't trying to go to work.
I think people are just tired.
It's so funny because I think about the teachers, and I was like, the teachers was like, well, we can rig it off anyway. Thank you for adding a few more months to my day.
My baby teacher, she be so energetic on that web. She's like, okay, guys, so next. I'm like, ma'am, why are you so
honey, get the beer ready at 4:00 because we can get this party started.
Yeah, I cannot. I mean,
especially the ones that usually got that fund. They use their teachers' fund for their vacation, so they can still get paid.
But I feel like some of the teachers are happy because they don't got to deal with them disrespectful kids.
Exactly.
The ones they can't discipline, the ones they get tired of sending to the classroom because they get sent right back to the classroom. Just do it virtually.
The children for me is one thing because I can tune out a child. Child can never make me have an attitude. I am blessed that I don't have to have face-to-face contact with parents. Even the ones that I still have to talk to over virtual, like I limit it, and I only talk to them via email. So you don't even have to respond right away outside of your open hours. But I don't want to talk to parents no more. I had pre-K in first grade, so that's a given. It's gonna be a headache. But their parents and they from Cherry Hill.
Oh my God!
Tamar Braxton got a new song.
She has a single.
Who Braxton?
Tamar.
Oh.
Is it a pop single or a ballad?
That's what she's saying because she don't want to be like her sister.
I haven't heard it. Toni Braxton got a new song out.
Yeah, she has a new single out too. Hers been out for a minute though.
I know it's doing good on the charts right now. That's what I was getting at.
I gotta check it out. But she wants to be pop, but she's not pop. She's ballad.
Well, she's 40-some years old. She's not pop at all. Like,
Oh Jesus!
there you go.
Yes.
John Legend got a song out, Conversations in the Dark.
Who?
Conversations in the Dark. John
Who?
Legend.
Oh,
Oh.
what kind of conversations you having in the dark, sir?
Did y'all see that video I posted today with that dude, Elijah? What was his name?
Who?
His name is Elijah something. I can't remember his name.
What was you doing?
He sings. I said a video. Oh, sorry. Music video.
No, I didn't see it.
Elijah. I gotta look at it.
His name is, I'm trying to go back to my page now. His name is Elijah, not Woods, because that's an actor. He's little.
My stomach is hurting. This internet.
Oh, Elijah Blake.
Elijah Blake sounds very
And it's a
familiar.
song called Hanging Tree.
Say that again.
The song is called Hanging Tree. Hanging Tree. Like hanging tree.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that. I didn't hear that.
Is that the link I sent you?
Yes, you sent it to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, somebody told me his name was something Muhammad, but I was like, I don't think so.
It's in the post, Elijah.
Yeah, it's real deep. Yeah, I started to post it too. It's real deep.
He can sing, and it's a really deep song.
Yes.
Throughout the video, he's like changing from being like beaten up to a slave, all the way to a slave.
Yes.
Yes.
Like definitely the stories of our brothers and our ancestors. Somebody sent it to me early this morning when I first woke up.
It's like a homage to Strange Fruit or something.
Yes.
Yeah, he started off like actually started off with his shirt off, I think. No.
Yeah, he said the hanging tree and the brother hanging from the tree looks just like me. And I'm like, wow.
It's a deep song on my page. I'm gonna share it to the Talk Lately page since we're talking about it now.
Sorry.
Are you?
You okay?
Like COVID to me.
Oh Lord.
Nate Kauser.
His bun on top. Cause he be real.
As talked about on the show.
Yeah, I think that's going to go viral, and I think it's going to do very well.
The funny part is that the video is old.
Well, it's current as far as what we're living with now. Between
the video is very old. This video was posted on December 11th, 2018, and it already had 4 million views. But I had never heard of him before, like ever. And then I started doing a little bit of research on him, and he's got like a Vivo page, so he's out there. He's signed somewhere.
I think he goes by Sir Elijah Blake, if my memory serves me correctly. Sir Elijah.
It's Elijah Blake on his Facebook page. It's just Elijah.
I don't think I've heard the name before.
Yeah, it's just so current right now for everything that's going on in this country. Everything that's going on in this country.
He must be a title artist too. Like, we don't know him.
It's an echo.
It's an echo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gone now?
Yes.
Oh.
It's probably good.
You all right over there, Nate?
Right.
No, I've been drinking like straight lemon juice, and it just sometimes it go down.
Starving yourself over there. You seem to be going a homeopathic way.
I am. I've been vegan since last Monday.
He said since last Monday. Okay.
How's that going?
Okay.
I was good. I think I'm in like a different phase. Friday I wanted to fight. And then like I was just antsy, and then it's starting to like, cause I'm cooking it myself. At first I was buying the vegan like processed food, but now
it's expensive.
It is. That's why I had to start cooking it myself, because it is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it don't really taste bad. Like
No, it doesn't.
I've been making like black bean burgers, and they have like this sage apple sausage, and I get that. I mean, it's a lot of options. I thought I just was going to have to eat grass the whole time.
We'll go right with the grass.
No, there's a lot you can do with vegan food. My cousin, she makes fried vegan chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. And she made some vegan mac and cheese with the cashew milk, with the cashew base. Because that turns into
the chicken. I'm here to speak for the chicken.
Next week.
I eat regular macaroni and chicken.
I'm here to speak for the chickens. The chicken said to stop using my name in vain. You know that shit ain't made of chicken, so stop fucking with me.
And some of the stuff is just about the seasoning. So on Saturday, I made these crab cakes, these vegan crab cakes.
I'm here to speak for the crabs. The crab said that it's not fucking crab, so stop using my name.
It is. It's just it's the distant cousin.
Yeah, the only thing that's different is the texture, but the taste be spot on. But the only thing that's different is just the texture. It's a little bit softer.
Mm-hmm. I'm going shopping Saturday, and I pick up vegan food.
The only one y'all can use
now
is
and then.
burger, because a burger is not actually a thing.
Why is Impossible Whopper at Burger King? I eat that. That's pretty good.
If you would have said hamburger, I speak for the ground beef industry.
I take the
You gotta keep speaking for the ground beef industry.
But I'm gonna tell you, the first thing that I fixed was a vegan hot dog, and I made it out of a carrot.
I speak for Oscar Mayer, and they said you will not.
Really, I'm lying. That's what made me start doing it for the every day, because I made that hot dog, and I was like, this thing tastes like a real hot dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They do taste like real food. It does. Some of them do.
What do you use as a bonding agent for that burger?
You don't. Well, for the black bean, you don't have to use anything because the bean acts like a paste.
Right.
Like mud.
Mm-hmm.
But for the hot dog, how did you do that one?
I think they put black beans in the package, but that's actually good.
You get a thick carrot, and you mix a liquid Minos. You mix the steak sauce and ketchup, and there's a couple seasons. And you boil the carrots in that mixture, and you boil it for 20 minutes, and then after the 20 minutes, it gets softer, and you just put it on a bun. When I tell you, outside of the color,
with ice cream scoop.
No, it stays intact because it's a carrot. And I'm telling you,
I know. I would stay intact too. You boil me for 20 minutes.
I've been wanting to go vegan.
Where the flavor at?
Thank goodness for my air fryer, for my little glow lamp thing.
Recognize me this coming winter. I'm telling y'all. I'll be like, he's sexy.
I know you're gonna look like you got gout.
That's when I don't think I'll ever be plant-based. When you see plant-based people, they look like that.
Yeah, they're all fucking.
Yeah.
Their necks be gone. They don't have no necks.
Not the necks be gone.
Yeah, the necks be gone. Their necks do be gone.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look healthy. They don't. Yeah, they don't look healthy. They don't look healthy at all. Now, this is one chick who's vegan, and she's
keep an eye on your amino acids.
Bad.
You gotta keep an eye on the amino acids when you go vegan. Be careful.
Yeah.
Well, I take vitamins and minerals every day.
Coated in plastic.
I just pray every day.
I'm playing.
Did you say coated in plastic?
No, my.
You play too much. You play too much, yo.
He said coated in plastic.
He said coated in plastic.
I'm taking one right now.
If you drink salad, now this is nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's fucking disgusting.
And why?
If you drink up to 24 ounces of celery juice every day, you won't be hungry. If you drink it first thing in the morning, you won't be hungry until like 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh no, I'm trying to eat. That's
I
my
know,
next
because your
time to be
stomach is
hungry.
shriveled up. 'Cause
My
your stomach-
hairstylist told me that.
Your
The
stomach
Dominican lady
is very
told me
disappointed
that.
with you right now because you said it.
Well, my problem was I was not eating breakfast, so I'll be really
All
and then
right,
I'll
carrot.
more
Or celery.
for lunchtime. But this celery juice will help you to stay full until lunchtime. Like if you'll feel full and you won't.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling y'all.
I don't want to be full.
You don't want to be what?
I don't want to be full. I want to eat.
But it just suppresses the appetite. That's all it is. It just suppresses your appetite. Like if it works for me, then I'm not hungry until lunchtime.
Seeing all
A lot of
the
people
people
with new
outside
music
can
out
make
there.
increase my appetite.
There's a lot of people out there with new music.
Because they bored right now. What else they gonna do?
But make music.
Right.
Herc got a new a song called
Who?
Slide. Ever Cox got a new song, Easy Way.
Oh wow.
Lettucey got a new song, Anything for You.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because they know y'all at home alone watching it.
Who's driving around listening to the radio though? That's
Why
what
we
I'm
gotta be, but Nate, why we gotta be home alone?
You not home alone?
No.
I am home alone, but I don't know nothing about this. 'Cause I'm
No.
not listening to the radio right now, so I'm busy. I can't
No,
No,
take
I'm
the
not
music.
home alone. I'm not
either.
home alone at all.
I got munchkins
You
running
listen
around.
to the music,
No,
Apple Play and all that. Y'all listening to it.
Let
I'm
me tell this
watching
girl to bring her
Chicago
children in the house
PD
when somebody walk by.
and SVU. I ain't listening
I
to
watch
no
my
music.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, I ain't listening to no music. I ain't watching BeExposed.com every day.
You should be. You violated for saying that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Block
Monty
her.
gonna mute your ass.
It's like block her.
Because I watch it every day.
Block her.
You need to be glued.
Oh, God.
You never know what might happen. And-
I know, like yesterday.
Don't mute me. I'ma be
Monty
like,
muted everybody.
oh, my God. But
He muted
sometimes- How
everybody.
did she get off of mute? Oh, don't it?
He never muted her. He just muted me. And then we can unmute ourselves if you don't lock it.
Right. No, I did. I muted both of you. And she unmuted herself.
Yeah, Monty
She
muted.
did.
Yes, Monty did mute. I said, oh Lord.
She did. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Oh, gosh. I guess that's about it. I thought I was going to find something else to talk about while I was browsing over here, but
Did you ever watch the video about the lady
about what lady? Sorry.
that was talking about the runner?
You sent me that video?
No, but I thought you said you watched it.
About the runner?
Yeah. You remember I was like, she said.
Oh, the lady.
okay.
The lady. No, I did
Yeah.
not. I don't like her, so I can't put her in my life.
Hmm.
It's
Why
only
don't you
her
like her,
and-
Monty?
and she's in the same lane as number 45. I can't put him in my life. I can't put her in my life, and it's one other person I can't put in my life. Oh, I
Rhonda.
can't put the whole entire channel of Fox News. I can't.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
I
you.
watch it. I can watch it for like 5 minutes, and then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, this ain't it."
Yeah, this not.
Y'all just sitting on. This is just y'all just sitting on here lying all day.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
Oh
Like,
my
I
God.
can't like how much I can't just sit and just listen to lies all day. I don't know how people do it because that's you if you do it, I guess a lot you get brainwashed into the lies,
Yeah.
and then you want to fight something like because I get on there to be combative anyway because I like to comment and start fights and then leave. So
We see.
I get on there and then
Your content.
it's the same people fighting the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Just fighting all day long, watching Fox News, just fighting in comments.
They have nothing to do.
No, this is even before COVID. They just on there all day long, just fighting. So you can tell they all over 50. We got work to do.
It might be
Like they
something
retired.
other
They
than
retired
a
just on Facebook fighting. And so That's why I be like, y'all keep saying these old people not on Facebook. They is on Facebook and they're on there all day long.
They are.
Oh yes,
They
because my
They are
godmother,
here. Your
my
first like
godmother
these
is
old
here
people, over,
for the shit.
over 55 and 60, they are here. They are on here, and most
I
of them
get
are no.
Mhm. I get a lot of my news from my godmother, and she's 65. A lot of news from her. A lot of news from New York and New Jersey comes from her that I get. I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's just crazy out here. I hope
It is.
everybody stays inside, and I know now. Salute you for being an essential worker, but I just pray that you stay healthy.
safe. Well, thank you. I try. I say safe as best as I can.
Mm.
Well, I'll go brush my hair.
In a facility or like an outpatient?
I need to brush mine too.
I work in
refuse to
a
look like this for
mental
2
health
days
facility.
in a row.
Okay.
And we try to keep people out of the building. So we try to do everything on telehealth, but you get those stragglers that they have a government phone that can't do telehealth. So they have to come in.
She hating on the Obama phone.
Oh my God! Look at this man. He is trying to
Because they're not, up to par.
He's trying to get some votes. Listen to this. Mitch McConnell admits finally that the Obama administration did leave behind a pandemic plan. He was like, I was wrong. He admitted he was wrong. When does Mitch McConnell do that? He's a turkey.
He's a turkey.
He's a turkey, like from the 70s. Dive turkey
or something.
Somebody gotta be paid.
You know what? The thing is that Trump doesn't read. He didn't read what was left for him. He doesn't read.
He doesn't read. He's
how to
He does not read.
He
Like,
probably
I
doesn't know
just
how to read.
imagine coming to your office and I bring my my business proposal, and you're gonna tell your secretary to read this for me.
That man does not read.
I would bust out laughing, and then I don't want to do business with you because I like to text, and if you're not gonna text me back right away, we're gonna have a problem.
I don't like texting. Don't text me.
I'm like shocked that he admitted that he was wrong.
That's probably
why
he's up for election this year, so that's why.
That's the only reason why he's admitting it now, because at first they didn't want to have anything to do with Obama when he left office and get everything he put in place. And all the rest of that.
Did you go out?
Oh wow! I just this lady. She did for a living was Airbnb. And so she had her house basically built where she has multiple like houses on her house in her house for the Airbnb customers. And that's how she paid her mortgage from doing the Airbnbs. And the bills come due because there's no one in her Airbnb.
Wow. So what you gonna do now?
She entitled to a small business loan, right?
She purchased this house specifically to do Airbnb. And then she has no money coming in.
As a business?
Can she get a loan?
She's the only employee.
Well, I mean, you can get a good grant writer to, I've written grant letters before. You get a good grant writer to write you a grant and, say, this is what I'm doing. This is what I need. If Arkansas Mo can get $2 million, why can't she get a few to help her mortgage?
Well, it's not a grant writer.
Because she was considered self-employed, she could have filed for unemployment.
Exactly.
That's if she's even registered as a business. She probably don't want to pay taxes and all of that. So she's probably not even registered as a business.
You can still register. Well, not registered. You can still considered as self-employed and file your taxes if you don't register like as a sole proprietor. You can.
Yeah, that's true.
At the end of the year.
Yep, that's true. I've done it.
Get in that money. That's what she gets. That's what you get.
Well,
she should have called my old tax man. I would have hooked her up.
Dang.
Well, give them to me because I need some help right about now.
I'll shoot you the information.
Because this whole contractor thing is for the birds. I'm about to go be a manager real quick somewhere. And then you gotta go back and get all, and I wasn't good at keeping all of my business to like things, so I gotta go through my credit card and pull
Yeah.
stuff that I bought for school and for work and a lot.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't worked a 9 to 5 since me and Monty were at WFBR 1590. That was what, 8 years ago?
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, I haven't worked a 9 to 5 since then.
Mm.
I just been living off the industry. And other means.
She got that OnlyFans page.
Oh, they named a black person to prosecute in the Arbery case.
They get a black person prosecuted?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that can go either way.
A lady. Yeah.
They're probably going to request to have the trial moved to a different town because of this high profile. I guarantee the defense is going to file a motion to do, and they're going to try to get an all-white jury.
That's not going to happen.
I hope not. But they got it on tape, so it's on. I mean, it's on tape. I mean, they had Trayvon on audio begging for his life, and the dude still walked. They got these people on tape. I mean, it's gonna be if they get off, I'm scared it's gonna be more riots.
Oh, it is gonna be more riots. People are already walking around now for run with Avery shirts on.
Yeah. I might have to get me one.
I don't know if it's sweet, but I hate that type of memorabilia. I hate that. Like I just hate that every time somebody dies, somebody makes it t-shirts. Like that just t-shirts or like it's annoying to me. And then the fad goes away, then we don't see him anymore. Like I don't see nothing about Ray or I don't see anything about them anymore. It's just a new person now.
Yeah.
Well, the Trayvon Martin case has come back up only because of this Ahmaud. And a lot of people still are hurt over what happened to Trayvon.
But is it the anniversary for him?
I wrote an article. I don't remember. I know his birthday passed not too long ago. Yeah, but it's reminiscent of Trayvon Martin. It is, and I think they're going to riot if they walk. I'm just wondering why Zimmerman is still walking. Like I can't believe that no one has gotten that man.
Because people don't get out and vote. The reason he's still walking around is because of the judges and because of the local leadership. People don't vote, so that's Florida. Yeah. Those black people in Florida do not vote because if they did, those same judges would not still be in office. So that's why.
That's true.
Around.
You got Andre Gilliam laying on the floor, coked out. I don't know what's going on down in Florida.
Can you see how little my shoulders are?
Oh my God! Again with the shoulders. Again with the shoulders.
Because I was going deep into this.
Again with the shoulders, though. Little my shoulders are so passionate.
So now, what do you guys have planned for this weekend? Naya?
Stay at home.
Amen. Nate?
That's pretty much it. Stay at home and maybe go wash my clothes and then come back home and just be in.
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
What do you plan to do this weekend? Now that the state is open.
This week is actually not. The city is not open. That's why I live in the city.
I said the state.
But the first time Baltimore stays alone.
Right.
We don't tell us the DMV this time. But this week I am doing my 5th virtual event this Sunday at 3 p.m. It's called The Big Girl Chronicles. It's written by my friend Nikki Scroggins. I've been doing this series of virtual plays every other week, and just exposing playwrights, helping artists to continue to get some stipend, some type of money. A lot of people have been sending in donations, and I've been able to pay actors to perform in these things. Just trying to do my part and eat myself. And yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. So you can watch it live on my Artist Exchange page, on Periscope, on YouTube. Anywhere you see the Artist Exchange, you can watch it.
Oh,
Okay.
But you can
that's what's
definitely
up.
send in a Cash App or 3. But yeah.
What's the Cash App handle?
Boot Prince.
Spell that.
Boots Prince, BOTTS
No, BOOTPRINTS. $ BOOOTRPIRNTS.
Okay.
So that.
If it's tune in, I would love the donations because I want to help people. And all the money is divided amongst the actors that are performing. But we have a couple more shows coming up too. On my birthday, May 24th.
Oh my God, that's my boo birthday.
Yeah,
Okay.
boo. Yeah, but right. So we amongst greatness.
And you,
So you a Gemini. That's why your ass the way you are.
is he gonna get tested before?
Yeah, but we're getting together the cast of the room. So if y'all know that play.
Oh, I thought I dropped out. Is he gonna get tested before his birthday?
Say that again. Come again. What you say? Your ponytail was in the way. I didn't hear you.
What'd you say, Monty? Are you teasing me, Monty? You talking about Monty talking about me? You talking about me. I heard you. I hope so. I hope so. For his sake and mine. His sake and mine.
I have some plans for my birthday. It's gonna be real fun.
Take pictures.
Yep.
Aldo, and your weekend?
This weekend,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put on my best black suit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And get away. Go get your Buick. Buick.
Steal somebody Buick and go to the lake and smoke weed.
I know that's right.
No, actually, I'm supposed to start classes this weekend because I signed up for a couple of free classes that ServSafe is giving.
Yeah.
Food handling and restaurant, and that's free. So
But
I just went ahead and started.
If I was you, once you get the ServSafe part of it, then you can become the person that teaches the classes. And I did that for a couple of years. So I would get that in addition, and that's free to get if you get your ServSafe. Right.
Well, I had my ServSafe. Actually, it was supposed to be renewed in April, but they extended it till July. Mm-hmm. So I have a little time to take the recertification, but I'm still taking extra classes so I can get other certification under my belt, and plus, as you said, teach the class.
It's two of them. It's instructor and the administrator. So you can give the test and you can teach for the test.
Right.
It's not easy. They ask you questions about your integrity, and you got to answer questions about time, temperature. But it's not as hard as the actual ServSafe. But
no,
it is much easier, and it lasts longer than the ServSafe certification did. I think it's like 2 years.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, because mine was 5.
Oh, you're not done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Let your bun down. Relax.
All right, Lindsay. Yeah, what you doing this weekend?
I'm going food shopping, and I'm gonna be in the house chilling afterwards. Get some food, get some vegan stuff, and that's it.
I'm telling you, get some jackfruit. because you can make that into a bunch of.
Yeah, I've had that. It's good. I made it into like pulled pork, like with barbecue sauce.
You can make
It's
crab
good.
cakes out of it. The pulled pork, like it's like soy with tofu, but it's a lot healthier. It's a lot healthier. And men can eat it versus the soy that men shouldn't have a lot of.
Yeah, because it produces estrogen in the body.
Gives you titties.
Oh.
Yep. Makes your little thing shrink.
Oh my gosh.
Little
That's
woman
what
with a clit.
I don't want any
All right.
Well, thank you.
The
I
clitoris.
know that way.
All right, you guys. That's a wrap.
What are you doing this weekend, Monty?
What I typically do, I'm going to be right in here and probably have a paintbrush.
Oh,
With
okay.
Boots, Nemers, and Mama.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Actually, no, I do have to leave out of here tomorrow. Actually, I have to go to ow. Who asked you?
Okay.
I have to go to I do have to do something tomorrow. I can't even remember what it is now.
Oh my God, I can't remember what day it is. Don't feel bad.
I'm off work tomorrow, so that's all.
Tomorrow's Friday,
Yeah.
15th.
I don't have to work tomorrow, but I have shows to do, so I'll be right here.
Okay.
The artist
great.
The artist exchange tomorrow at 5:00, and then the cocktail social at 7. Oh no, no, we don't. No, it
Yes,
ain't.
you do.
No, it ain't.
Yes, you do.
Let me check.
Yes, you do.
Let me check.
Yes, you do. Like I just said.
I get off at 7. It seems like.
No, you don't. You get off.
Molly don't remember.
You
Ex
remember-
Boots.
It almost seems like I'm trying to tell you, I get off at 7.
At 8:30, that bun just too tight. Loosen it up.
We off at 11, folks.
I'll leave Monty's bun alone.
Oh,
That's how
God.
my hair is.
I do get off at 7. I get off at 7.
No, you don't.
But yeah, we got a whole full slate of shows tomorrow.
Like the cat become.
So I thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us.
And yeah, so bye.
Bye.
Bye, Monty.
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to hang up right away. You can go if you choose.